Have you ever wondered why certain people, despite experiencing failure after failure, still manage to achieve incredible success? Life isn't a straightforward journey, it's a roller coaster ride filled with ups and downs. It's often in these downward spirals where we stumble, fall, and sometimes fail. But failure, contrary to what many might believe, isn't the end. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's the beginning of a new journey, a new learning curve. Imagine a seed. It's buried in darkness under the weight of soil. But does it stay there? No, it breaks through, fights against the odds, and eventually blooms into a beautiful flower. That's the power of persistence. It's the ability to keep going, to keep pushing, even when the odds are against you. As we embark on this journey today, let's remember that failure isn't the final destination, but rather a stepping stone. So let's delve into the real-life stories of individuals who have turned their failures into stepping stones for success. Did you know that Thomas Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb? Imagine a world still cloaked in darkness, where the only source of light after sunset was a flickering candle or a gas lamp. That was our reality until Thomas Edison stepped onto the scene with his unwavering determination and a vision to illuminate the world. His journey wasn't smooth sailing. In fact, it was a series of failed attempts, one after the other. But Edison was not one to back down. Every failure, every unsuccessful attempt was merely a stepping stone, a lesson learned, a path eliminated. He never saw them as setbacks, but rather as opportunities to learn and grow. Through his tireless efforts and relentless pursuit, he finally achieved his goal, forever transforming our lives with the invention of the light bulb. Edison once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Now that's a mindset worth adopting. Harry Potter, a global phenomenon, was initially rejected by 12 publishing houses. Can you imagine that? Meet J.K. Rowling, the brilliant mind behind this magical universe. Her journey to success was anything but smooth. Before the world knew her name, Rowling was a single mother, struggling to make ends meet, and her dream of sharing the story of a boy wizard seemed to be slipping away. Every rejection letter she received was a blow, but it didn't deter her. She persevered, continued to believe in her story, and sent her manuscript to yet another publisher, and another, and another. 12 rejections later, her 13th attempt was met with acceptance. The rest, as they say, is history. Rowling's journey was marked by hardship and failure, but she turned these setbacks into stepping stones. Today, her books have sold millions of copies worldwide, and the story of Harry Potter has touched countless hearts. Rowling's story reminds us that rejection is not the end. It can be the start of an incredible journey. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was once fired from his own company. How's that for irony? Imagine being the visionary behind a tech giant only to be dismissed from your own creation. This was the reality of Steve Jobs in 1985. But did he surrender to this setback? No, he didn't. Instead, Jobs took this failure as an opportunity to grow. He ventured into new territories, founding Next, a computer platform development company, and purchasing Pixar, the future powerhouse of animated movies. His journey wasn't easy, it was filled with trials and errors. But through it all, he never lost sight of his passion for innovation and design. In a twist of fate, Apple bought Next in 1997, bringing Jobs back into the fold. His return marked the beginning of a golden era for Apple, birthing revolutionary products like the iPhone. Jobs once said, "I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me." So what do these stories teach us about failure and success? Well, they shed light on an empowering concept: the power of failing forward. Thomas Edison, J.K. Rowling, Steve Jobs, these individuals didn't just stumble upon success. They persisted. They failed, learned, and kept moving forward. Consider this: failure isn't a setback, but a setup for a comeback. It's a teacher, not a terminator. It's a stepping stone, not a tombstone. Each failure carries with it a seed of equivalent advantage. It provides us with the lessons we need to evolve, to grow. Never forget the importance of persistence, the value of learning from failure, the power of failing forward. Because in the grand scheme of things, failure doesn't mean you've lost, It means you've gained experience, you've gained knowledge. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of success. It's your stepping stone to greatness. Let's take a moment to reflect on another inspiring story. This time, we turn to the magical world of Walt Disney. His journey wasn't always filled with fairy tales and happy endings. In fact, Disney faced numerous rejections and failures. His first animation studio, Laugh-O-Gram Studio, went bankrupt. He was told Mickey Mouse was a terrible idea and would terrify women. He was also told that a theme park would only attract riffraff. But did he let these failures define him? No. He chose to smile, to persist, and to keep dreaming. Disney once said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." And he lived by these words. He turned his failures into fuel, his doubts into determination. And look where it led him. Disney is now a name synonymous with magic, with dreams coming true. So when you face failure, don't forget to smile. Don't forget to try, to persist. Because every failure is just another step closer to success, another chance to turn your dreams into reality.